president to vice president, but not looking out for the best interests of the correctional officers in the institutions around the state of Maryland. And if time permit, I'll come back in, go deeper into it, and read more regarding this article in the Washington Post, but also asking what is Doug Gansler's real motive now when, as I said before, he's been the attorney general, that he didn't need the governor, and he didn't need, of course, those who are the correctional officials. He could have asked for the feds to come in and could still have done that prior to him coming out now. So again, he comes forward and asks for an independent probe, but the question is clearly, as I said before, why now that he would come forward to do that? So you have, again, Vanilla Ice and Slim Shady looking out for one another, man. So let me go to this quick musical break and then see if I got my guest joining me. If not, then we're going to open up the lines because we may have to have him come back in on another day. I know he was booked and in a meeting, but we're going to hopefully be joined shortly on the State of the City by one that's down there working for our people, keeping an eye on what is happening in City Hall and reporting back to us regarding what is going on in City Hall as well. And if there ever was a time that we needed those to report regarding what's going on in City Hall and looking after the taxpayers' dollars right now, of course, is that time when we see what is going on, when they're telling us that there's not much money available. And if there's not much money available, then we have to be make sure that we're frugal with what we have and, of course, responsible for what it is that we have and have audits. And he's been one that's been calling for audits, and not just the financial audit, but audit of manpower as well, at a time when they're laying off city employees and city workers. And I think they got a vote or a hearing coming up on that, as my brother Joe called in yesterday to talk about. So city employees, this ain't the time for you to lighten up. This is the time for you to tighten up. It's time for you to press and stress Glenn Middleton and press and stress those who are supposed to be your union representatives, because you pay union dues, and if they can bring in others who are not part of the union, but then you pay union dues, then, of course, you should be pressing them and stressing them. So, again, let me open up the lines. Take your thoughts, questions, comments. One, if you want to get in on the conversation about your Madam Mayor, the party gal, and clearly what goes beyond a conflict of interest regarding her staying at a lobbyist Delaware beach house, man. She couldn't go to Ocean City with her family. And the question I'd be asking, did she take Ken? Can we put Ken on the witness stand? Can we put Ken Blake on the witness stand, man? Did she take her family, or was this just your mayor, again, being a party gal? And at a time when we see all of this corruption going on in City Hall, all of this money that's, again, bleeding the city, and you would think that she would be a little more responsible and at least try to be a little more careful in terms of the image, because image is everything. She know about image, because you remember when she weighed about 2 tons of no fun. You could never trust that big butt and smile. Weighed about 300 pounds. She was bigger than her aide down there, Kim Washington. You all know what I'm saying is true. So she know about image. They done cleaned her up. She's light, bright, and damn near 2 shades white. Look like that young lady in Imitation of Life now. She went all the way back to the Imitation of Life. You'd be like, is this the same Stephanie from 3 years ago? This the same Stephanie from 2 years ago? And if you scan the internet, most of them pictures, when she was 200-300 pounds, they took them down off the internet now. You would think that she was never 2 tons. She was never a chunky A, man. You know what I'm saying is true. So let me go to this quick break. We'll open up the lines, take your thoughts, questions, and comments. 410-761-1592. Get in where you fit in. Fit in where you get in on the conversation. So go to this quick clip, then we'll come back in with more of the State of the City. Listen to this message in the meantime, in between time, because every step you take and every breath you make, you know nobody else down there watching you. I'm going to be watching. Vow you break and every move you make, the citizens got to be watching you, man. Citizens got to be watching, because their accountability becomes our responsibility, man. Their accountability should be your and my responsibility in terms of the citizens in the city of Baltimore. But let me come to the line, 410-761-1592. And I know many of you think that the state special prosecutor, the attorney general, the U.S. attorney's not going to touch her because of her relationship with Martin O'Malley. But I'll remind her, what happened to Spiro Agnew? When his stock went down, everybody around him stock went down. When Marvin Mandel stock went down, Turk Scott went down. Don't let me open that can of worms up for you. Don't let me open that can of worms up for you. When Mandel went down, Turk Scott went down, and the rest of them went down. And he was a delegate. So with that, let me come to the line, 410-761-1592. Good afternoon, caller. You on the State of City?
Hey, Brother Darren, how you doing?
I'm good, brother. Thoughts and comments, man?
But you know that $400 she talked about was just so precious.
Yes, sir.
I mean, brother, now I've never been to Rehoboth Beach. I've been by it. And you lived in Delaware, right?
I lived in Delaware. That was the gay beach, man. Everybody knew that, brother.
But now tell me something.
Yes, sir.
I know, now I've never been there. I know you can't get a beach house in Delaware for $400.
Oh, you can forget that, but you're not getting no beach house. And this is what she's inviting by standing up there lying at that press conference.
I mean,
it's for more people to investigate this,
but
man.
As I understand it, $400 ain't even down payment for renting a beach house in Delaware.
No, brother, no, man. For a weekend? Oh, no,
man, look at you with $400 like you lost your mind.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'd ask when did they write that check, man? You understand?
That was a cover check.
Yes, sir.
In case this came out.
Yeah.
But and another thing that got me there.
Well, who rents a beach house and the person who owns the beach house is home, brother?
Not the many that I've heard of.
Yes, sir.
And not only that, what got me, she performed a wedding ceremony out of state. I still can't figure that out.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're going to have to ask City Clerk Frank Conway, man.
And then, and not only was she there, but I understand Senator Pugh attended along with several other members of
Senator Pugh, Joan Carter Conway.
The Lieutenant Governor attended.
Lieutenant Governor, I think, I'm trying to remember who else it was. There was quite a few other people, and quite a few developers. John Patarakis.
Yeah.
I mean,
let's see, Joan Carter Conway.
Jack Young.
I think Sean Teran attended.
Oh, yes, brother, yes.
I think almost all except Delegate Carter attended.
Yeah, we'll have to look into the rest of the names as well, brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but the $400 was just so precious. She sat there telling that $400 lie. I couldn't believe it.
Yes, sir, brother. Let me get some more of these calls.
All
Appreciate
right.
you checking in. And you can get in on the conversation, 410-761-1592. But it has shades of Sheila Dixon. Either your mayor's arrogant or arrogantly stupid right now, man. I'm clear that she's arrogant and think that she's an untouchable. But, again, I will remind you of some of these other black women around the country that have gone down and black politicians that have gone down. Not because of what they didn't do, but because of what they did do. And then you want to cry racism, placism, and tracism and everything else. You know, they I till they get in trouble. Then they start speaking fluent French. We. But let me, because she didn't say that when Sheila Dixon turned, right? So be careful, as the old, what my man Moon Man used to say, be kind to the people you meet on your way up, because they the same ones you meet on your way down, Steph. And with that, let me come back to the lines. Good afternoon, caller. You on the State of the City?
Yeah, how you doing, Darren?
I'm good, brother. How are you? Thoughts, comments, man?
Now, I ain't gay, okay?
Yes, sir.
And I'll be damned if I'm looking forward to preside over a bunch of gays to get married.
Yes, sir.
Now, that's the furthest thing
Right.
from my mind to do.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Right.
You know, now, if she ain't straight, if she gay, why don't she come out the closet? Because either it's bad or she's a whore or a prostitute. Because I ain't never seen nothing like this from a public official, brother. That's wide open.
Yeah, well, you said you've never seen. How about her predecessor? Remember they were partners.
We can't forget about that, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, they were partners in crime, man. And the reason why Sheila Dixon took that plea, because the case that was going to come out after that was going to be more tenacious and salacious, and just basically saying that she was doing a lot of tricking inside of City Hall and turned City Hall into a brothel house. Well, this one seems to be just continuing the same script as Sheila Dixon.
Oh, she's worse, man.
Yes,
she's
sir.
worse because she's like upfront and telling you,
Right.
you know, this is what I'm doing and what I'm going to do.
Yes, sir.
All the way to California.
Right. And see, as I said before, I don't care what you do in your bedroom if she want to come out the closet. I'm concerned about what you're doing in the boardroom if you're voting on these contracts at the time when others who want to do business with the city, they basically blocking them out of coming in doing it because they got a select group of developers and contractors. I saw this thug who filed bankruptcy, Bill Struvers. Now, you see Bill Struvers has come back with a new company.
That's right.
Right. Now, here's a man that they had to go and pay off his debts right?
That's right.
Over
That's
there in
right.
East Baltimore, and then the whole state, the whole downtown, what was that? The State Center project, right? Now here come Bill Struver's coming back in East Baltimore, disguising himself with a whole new name. So they,
Clean slate, brother.
and in the
slate.
Sun Paper article, I never saw them say this is the same Bill Struvers that filed
Never
bankruptcy
said it.
and left all the tabs on the city, right?
Never said
Here's
it,
the
brother.
same Bill Struvers that haven't paid back them tips and pilots. Now he's coming back to get into bed to do business with the city again.
Get some more, brother. Get some more.
Yes, that's what I got a problem with, brother.
There you go.
And
There
if
you
she's
go.
not recusing herself and voting on these kind of contracts for the like of Bill Struvers, and you end up having Bill Struvers Corporation and company and foundation represented by Malone and Jones, then that's the criminal behavior right there, brother.
There you go, brother.
Yes, sir. All right.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Keep teaching them, brother.
Appreciate
Just
you.
keep teaching them, brother. Okay.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you checking in. Now, can you imagine Bill Struvers and Carolyn Moore and that whole group called Crew, and they were trying to get all that no-bid money to do work down there in the State Center, and they're going to uproot most of them people up out of McCullough homes when they were getting through with that. I thank Peter Angelos and those that sued to stop that, but also it exposed what they were really trying to do and them emails that your governor was sending. That's the problem I got with what your mayor is participating in, a criminal enterprise disguising it as an administration down there in City Hall. Disguising it as an administration, and nothing could be further from the truth. For some of you say, I got a problem with Martin O'Malley and his brother who was on that trip to Vegas as well, Peter O'Malley. Now, if she ain't in the pocket of O'Malley, if she ain't in the butt cheek of O'Malley, if she ain't on the you-know-what of Martin O'Malley, then you wouldn't see her still running with them O'Malleys out there. You wouldn't see her running with the O'Malleys and the rest of them out there in Vegas. But I didn't write about it. The Sun Paper wrote about it. The news media wrote about it. So if you got a problem, call the Sun Paper. I hear these fools talking about the Sun Paper got a problem with O'Malley. Well, they've been his public relation firm since he came into this town, damn it. So don't say they got a problem with him now. They've been his public relation firm covering his crimes as long as he's been in this city. So they don't have a problem with him. But you got a problem when somebody peek back that veil, when somebody shake them curtains and peek and tell you what's really going on. That's the problem many of you got. The best of you thank us. The rest of you, well, you know where you can go with that. Let me come back to the line. Good afternoon, caller. You on the State of City.
You know, Brother Aaron hit that ball right out the park.
Yes, sir.
$400 in Rehoboth Beach
Yes,
on
sir.
Memorial Day weekend.
Come on, brother. Yes,
You
sir.
know, ain't no way. And now, unless they qualify that, Brother Darren,
Yeah.
unless they say that's $400 if you a lipstick lesbian.
Well, the question is, was they paying by the hour? that's the question I be paying, bro. That's the question I be asking, man.
Rate.
Yes, sir.
So, I guess that's a lipstick lesbian rate.
What you trying to say? That's for the sisterhood of the traveling pants?
That's
or the
exactly.
the sisterhood rate, man?
That's the only rate I can think. Cause like Brother Aaron said,
Yes,
you
sir.
go up there with $400, they kick you, get the kick. Man, you can't even stay at the Fenwick Inn.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Yeah, well, she wasn't on Dewey Beach or Slaughter Neck Beach, man. She was on Rehoboth Beach down
Rehoboth
there.
Beach, $400 on Memorial Day weekend.
If she was there, man.
If she was there, seems like the man would be in Baltimore City.
You would think that's where she would have been.
For a weekend like that, because we know to rid us of crime.
Or Ocean City.
At least somewhere close by.
At least you thought she'd have been leading by example, saying we're going to at least, recycle our dollars here in Maryland, right?
Oh, no, she's not.
It wasn't no U.S. Conference of Mayors convention going on up there in Delaware, was it?
It might have been, again, it's a lesbian convention up there.
We're going to have to look into that, brother.
All right, brother. Thanks.
All right, appreciate you checking in. With that, we'll take more of your calls, 410. We're going to have to get Jane Miller. Man, we'll get Jane Miller on that, man. I know Jane Miller like vacation up there in Jersey and Delaware with her lover. We have to get Jane Miller maybe look into this and find out, man. But you can get in on the conversation. 410-761-1592. Get in where you fit in where you get in, man. But this is scandalous, and clearly, I don't know who's advising your mayor down there, man. I don't know who's advising her. I mean, you used to have some people that was around Sheila Dixon they always had Reggie Scriber and some other people trying to advise Sheila. Sheila, you don't want to do this, girl. You don't want to give that dumb boo of yours no job in the Department of Housing, but she went along with it, man. Who's advising this mayor down? Who is she listening to, man? Who is she listening to? That's the question. Who is her advisors? Who is she seeking counsel from down there, man? Again, let me come back to the lines. Good afternoon, caller. You on the State of City. Turn your radio down just a little. Yes.
Brother Muhammad.
Who's she listening to down there, brother? Huh?
I don't know.
Come on, brother. Come on, man. But what's happening with this vote that's coming up for the city employees, man?
Okay, tonight, it's going to be on the floor again. What is it, second or third reader? I'm not certain.
Yes, sir. And what's the bill again?